らの夢見た世界をさ迎えに行こう
He kind of looks like Naruto. I like this opening animation. The song is pretty cool. Fits it. All right. So I'm going to play a little bit of Star Ocean and talk about the PlayStation Premium and PlayStation Extra. First off, it's very cool that it's combined. You know, this game is one I wanted. It still sells for $20.99. But thanks to the PlayStation Premium, sorry, I'm just looking at this. But thanks to the PlayStation Premium, you know, it's basically, well, I don't want to say free, but, you know, I mean, you have a collection of games that you can, you know, download or stream, and this was a downloadable one. And oh, that's pretty cool. We'll just go with English.
Shockwave swirl.
Maybe. All right. So we'll just go with that. Oops. But what I wanted to say. Hold on. Let's let this play out.
Confirmed. Departing high density space at 1203.
Set the coordinates to T50321.
Roger. Putting Issei on screen.
Roger.
Something's wrong with the gravitational readings. There's a giant energy wave approaching us, sir, at high speed. The magnitude is 40.3 quadrillion joules, sir.
Turn the ship about. Fire thrusters.
Full thrusters.
Full power right away. And give me some warp coordinates. Look alive, people.
3, 2.
Some old school looking stuff. It's like an old school anime. That's cool.
Here it comes. Activate anti-shock. Raise defense shields.
SD-346. An unknown power threatens to hurl us into a new age of civilization. Is it the will of the gods? Or just the whimsy of fate? Whatever it is, the human race continues to advance into the great unknown.
True to this day.
Into what they called the Star Ocean.
I love Star Ocean games, man. Till the End of Time was one of my favorites. We'll get right back to PlayStation Premium talk as soon as this plays out.
Man, I'm bored. Hey, that's a good thing. It means all's well. What about Millie? What do you really think about her anyway? What do you mean?
He really
Let
does
me
look like
give you a
Naruto.
friendly warning. That girl's a total scatterbrain. She doesn't listen to anyone. She's just a total nag. Ugh.
Ooh. Dang.
Millie! Listen, I meant...
You jerk! If you've got time to complain about me, you've got time to work.
There's nothing to do around here, Millie.
Why don't you go out on a patrol then? Come on, I'll join you. We can all do it together.
Oh, all right.
Roddick, you come with us too. It's settled then. We'll all go together.
She goes from crazy to nice. So, I never got to play Asura's Wrath back in the day, and I was like, oh, what a cool game, and then I couldn't find it, and it was a PS3 game. And I went to play it earlier. Ooh, treasure chest. Anything good? We got some blackberries. Woo! So, with that said, I played a little bit of Asura's Wrath, which it's 10 years later. That game came out in like 2012. And amazing. Looks great. I'm playing on PS5 and everything. It's a streaming game, so the streaming thing was pretty quick with my speeds and everything. But I wanted to actually do some gameplay video of it, even though it's been done like way long time ago and whatnot. You could not take a screenshot and you could not record any video. So even with premium, so due to the streaming service, however it works. So with extra and premium, you can play some cool games, but as like a YouTuber or a person who likes to put up videos or whatever you are, you will not be able to take screenshots. You will not be able to put up any video. You'd have to old school it with like a camcorder type thing, or have some other thing recording it and then upload it. So with streaming games, that's one downside, is that you can't like take an old school game and like show it off, you know, and be like, hey, this is a really cool game, you know, you guys should check it out if you've never played it, you know, because there's tons of games that, you know, some of us missed back in the day, or some of y'all respectively are too young, possibly, and never got to play them, or even heard about it, you know. So with that said, that's one downside to the whole, you know, PS Premium thing. I wish they would change that. Another thing is, wow, more chests. So the catalog is pretty decent for like starting out for like PSP, you know, PlayStation 2, 3. It's got 4. It's even got some PS5 games, you know, for you to download or stream. So the next thing is that for a year subscription, just like say it's complete brand new, you're starting out or renewing your subscription, it's going to be $100 for a year. You know, which with all the stuff, if you've never played a lot of stuff, it'll be great. But for a lot of people, hot day, it definitely was today, I was out mowing, but for a lot of people, you're going to find out that a lot of those games you already have in your library, you've played or whatever, or you may want to go back and play them, and that's cool, but at the same time, you know, is it worth it, I guess, is what it comes down to. So any of these games you can, you know, that are available, you can download, you can play, you can stream, you know, but it only works during, obviously, your subscription. Once the subscription's in it, if you don't renew, you won't be able to play any of those games. You would have to purchase them or whatever, if available, to do that. So in the long run, it saves you a lot of money. The 3-month plan is like $50. So if you pay $49.99, $50 we'll call it, you know, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, you know, that's a year's worth, you know, that's $200. So the year subscription is the way to go. But the catalog will need to be greatly and vastly, continuously updated and extended, I would say, with at least 10 games a month. And that's at least. There's tons, as we all know, there's tons of, you know, great PS4 games, old school PS3 games, PS2 games, PlayStation Portable games, whatever. There's tons of games out there that they can put on this. But you also need the time to play them, you know, or otherwise, if you're only paying, if you played, say, 4 games and like 2 were priced at, you know, like $20 for purchasing, and there were like, say, I don't know, another 2 games at like still $50, which you'll see a lot of those, some of those games still are $50, and you only played 4 games, sure, you get your money's worth as opposed to buying it. If you've played a lot of these games or don't like the selection they have, then it would be something you would want to wait on and just do your regular essential. So in the long run, if you got some time and there's games you're interested in, then sure, it's worth the money. If not, then it wouldn't be worth the money. You'd be better off just buying your 1 game or 2 games every 3 months or whatever it is you do, and just doing that. As you all know, you can get an MMO game or an online game, and you play, I think, months or whatever. I mean, we played Elden Ring for a long time, and I still got to do a second playthrough. So, in the long run of things, I think it's cool. I think it's great. I think it needs better. The catalog definitely needs better games in there. There's a lot of type games. For some of us, some people may like those. I don't want to trash on any games, but like you're gonna see a lot of indie games in there, or some games that look like they're straight off like Nintendo. I'm stuck somewhere over here. So, like I said, if there's games you missed out on back in the day, you can't find them, this, that, whatever. Great deal. Like I said, Asura's Wrath, that was a big one for me. I was like, heck yeah, I want to, play that game. And so that, to me, that's definitely worth it. And like this game, it was $20.99, and I was like, hey, I want to play this game. And right now I was able to upgrade for a really cheap price because I only have like 33 days left on my membership. So, and that's another thing. If you only have so many days left on your membership, right now you can upgrade to premium for a really good price. So if you have that ability and you see some games that you might want to try, I'd recommend doing it for a cheap price, depending on how many days you actually get for the price. And you can kind of test it out for cheap, basically. So, like, I have 33 days left on mine, and it was basically almost $10 to upgrade to premium. So that gives me 33 days, between work, mowing, all this other stuff I do, YouTube videos, whatever, to try out a couple games, like this one and Asura's Wrath is my first 2. One's a streaming game, Asura's Wrath, and then there's this one, which is downloadable. And like I said, with downloadable games, you can, make videos, take screenshots, do whatever. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to talk about PlayStation Plus Premium. I'm going to play this for a little bit, and maybe something I do more videos on. The game came out in 2019, so we'll see. But I hope the information was helpful to y'all. If you got any other questions that I might know any answers to, leave them in the comments, or if you want to see me play more of this, just let me know. You guys take care till then.